Hi, my name is Tammy Sumter, and this is my informative speech. The title of my speech is Bees Are Important for the Earth and for Humans. Bees are crucial to everyday human life, if you did not know that. Even such a tiny being, such as a bee, is important to the earth and to us. It provides a lot of needs that we have. Bees are on the verge of extinction, actually, but as humans, we need to find different ways to help save them. You may be thinking, how do bees contribute to our everyday life? Well, they provide us with food security, sustainable farming. They contribute to the economy even, biodiversity and environmental protection. They not only pollinate plants, but they keep them alive. So who all is affected by bees? Humans are affected, animals are affected, and plants are affected. So I'm going to explain this in a food chain sense. So, if bees pollinate plants, of course, more plants will be created, and there the food chain goes on. Animals eat the plants, we eat the plants, or we eat the animals that feed on the plants. But the opposite of that would be if the plants are not being pollinated or keeping them alive, the plants would then die. So then animals that eat plants would not have anything to feed on. And then if we eat the animals, or if animals die from not eating those plants or not getting food, we then too would have no animals to feed on. Or, plants, we eat vegetables and fruits and different sort of plants. So then we would not have plants or animals. So then the whole food chain is depleted. So we need the bees for our food source. And from Earth Day Network, they even said, if you take bees out of the equation, the effects can go all the way through the food chain, just like I said. It affects the whole process. So, what happens to the bees die out? Well, like we talked about, we wouldn't have any food. So, it would end most of life on Earth. In addition, like I said, the food sources would be cut off. Leslie Brooks on Food Tank claims that more than 75% of the world's food crops rely on pollinators. Not just bees, other pollinators as well. So, we are destroying bees. They're going extinct. As humans, we need to not do that or we won't have any food. And there's a lot of different ways that we are destroying them. Pesticides that we use outside or in our homes. We destroy their habitats. Say, if we cut down trees or if we think the bees are harming us. All this human production is getting in the way of the natural life cycles. And air pollution also affects the bees and other pollinators because they can't survive in it. And really, air pollution is not good for us either. Scientists know that bees are dying from a variety of factors: pesticides, drought, habitat destruction, nutrition deficiency, air pollution, global warming, and even more things. Many of these causes are interrelated. The bottom line is that we know humans are largely responsible for the two prominent causes: pesticides and habitat destruction. This information I got from Greenpeace USA, an article titled Save the Bees, which we need to do. But there's different ways we can curb the extinction. We could reduce pesticide usage, stop spraying our weeds outside, let the bees pollinate those a little bit, not using such harsh chemicals around outside, or even in our house that pollutes the outside if we keep our windows open, or anything like that. We could plant native and bee-friendly plants. They attract bees. So even then you could use it in return for your home garden, and you could have food yourself because your bees pollinated that. And you'll see more bees come out, and they'll have more to feed on if we have plants close to our house or in the area that attract them, or other pollinators as well, not just bees. So overall, all walks of life need bees. Plants, animals, humans. Bees are essential for us to live. Without bees, we wouldn't have food, and without food, we obviously wouldn't make it. So, and even not just if we have to have plants, so if bees can't pollinate plants, then the plants won't live, And so some of us that just eat plants still need bees. And then animals need bees because they feed on plants. So, and we feed on animals as well. So, it depletes the whole food chain. So, bees are very important, and I hope you remember that. Next time you think about squashing a bee, don't. It helps the earth and you. So, thank you, and that is the end of my speech.